Yo, welcome to the Concrete Show, man. It's your boy, Lo. That's your boy Salo, man. Always keeping everything 1K, man. You got to see the Panther in the back, got the cheetah in the back, man. But yeah, man. Real quick shout out to everybody, subscribers, everything, man. Appreciate y'all, man. 100. But real quick, man. I just wanted to discuss this Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark situation. Well, honestly, it's not really too much of a situation with them. It's the aftermath with two media members, two former Washington Redskins commanders, players, football players. All right, but I guess we start at the top, man, because it stemmed from Angela Reese and Caitlin Clark. You know, everybody know the WNBA, man. It's starting to gain some traction as far as viewership, man, because these two individuals. All right, they're not the best in the league, you know what I'm saying, but they're probably the, I guess we're polarizing figures, popular figures, making the league a lot more popular than what it is, man, just because a lot of popularity, they bring a lot of the charisma that they bring to the league, man. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, this is Monday. They play, I think it was Monday or Sunday. Maybe I got my days off wrong, man. I'm a little late on this video. I meant to do it before. I blew it, but whatever. But let's play. Angel Reese, she was going up for an easy layup. Caitlin Clark came in. She gave her a hard foul to stop the layup. Angel Reese, she got up real quick. She was pretty upset. You know what I'm saying? She was going to get a Caitlin Clark face. And then that was, I got the cheater right here too. And then that was it, okay? After the game, the media members, of course, they talked about it. They tried to make something big of it. They asked about it. They asked Angel Reese. Angel Reese is like, well, the refs got it right. You know what I'm saying? It was a good foul. The refs got it right. Caitlin Clark, she said, it was nothing malicious. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want her to get the easy layup. I'd rather send it to the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. But afterwards, RG3, Robert Griffin III, he came on Twitter, now known as X, pretty much saying that he thinks that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? At first I was like, well, I guess, hey, you could say that, you know what I'm saying, from a competition standpoint. You know, because there's a lot of teams that I hated when I played football. I hate a lot of teams that hated some players just because from the competition standpoint. But get your ass up. But then I watched RG3 video and he kind of said, like, I think that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. I think it's beyond basketball. So he gave a couple reasons. He's like, she's jealous of her. She's think that she's more the face of the WNBA than she is. He said he said another reason too. He was like, whenever the media talks to her about Caitlin Clark, she doesn't want to answer any questions. You know what I'm saying? But my opinion on that, I'm like, yo, like, she probably don't want to answer questions because they know that they're gonna try to spin the narrative like you did, RG3. And say, oh, she doesn't like her, so Angel Reese like I don't want to talk about it because I don't want y'all to spin a narrative on it. Like, we're not trying to do that. Like, let's just keep it basketball, which is what it is. Now, in my humble opinion, I do think that Angel Reese, she probably doesn't like Caitlin Clark from a basketball standpoint, from a competitive nature. So if you play sports, which RG3 did, which is why I'm kind of confused on his take. If you play sports, like, you already know, like, you played a rival team. Like, yo, I don't like these dudes right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll see each other later, but as of today, I do not like you. Right? Even if it's not a rival team, like, it's like, I don't like you. Don't even talk to me. All right, until after the game. I remember playing one of my homeboys. He played for a rival team, but I would call it rival because they whooped our ass plenty of times. Until that year, that day, I remember I had seen him. He had said, "Yo, what's up?" I was like, kind of turned my back. Man, we ended up going to triple overtime. We lost, but then after the game, we took pictures, dapped it up. Like, I went to his house a couple weeks later, man. Watched the game, man. But that's all it is, just competitive nature. And I think that's where Angel Reese is coming from. Like, she don't dislike Caitlin Clark. Like you see a girl like Caitlin Clark, yo, I'm finna bang this girl. Like, oh, that's my opinion on it. I think RG3 kind of took it too far, especially with the hate comments. Like, basically said he said he hates her, and the way he explained it is it's like saying that he's a hater of her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man, don't take it that far. And Ryan Clark, he responded on this show, the Pivot Podcast. This is Ryan Clark's take of it. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty much saying, kind of like the same thing I said about RG3 takes. He said, yo, what? He's like, why are you trying to pit these two against each other? Like, they both are good in their own way. Now Ryan Clark, about him, when he has takes, he's definitely more like on the woke side of things, but he was pretty unbiased in this situation. Like Caitlin Clark being a white girl and Angel Reese being a black girl. Like usually Ryan Clark is like, like black everything. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But usually he kind of takes that standpoint where he kind of like questions like, all right, bro, like let's look at it from an objective point of view. But in this instance right here, Ryan Clark is like, why are you trying to pick these two girls against each other? Like we already know Caitlin Clark, she's a popular figure. Okay, she's popular, she's nice. And like she's a very humble basketball player. It's hard not to like her. Now we know that there's gonna be some Caucasians in the fan base that's gonna give her an extra little biasness. Okay, that's normal. All right, you see any basketball player who's Caucasian, and I used to see Caucasian basketball players shine like that, like a Dirk Nowitzki, Larry Bird, Luka. So when people see him shine, it's like okay, that's something different. When we see an Asian basketball player, Yao Ming or what's your boy, Jeremy Lin. Okay, we're like, okay, like he's nice, like he's not better than half the league, but we just like people just like seeing that that recognition, especially from a culture standpoint. But yeah, back to what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I'm going off mumbling. Forgive me, I do that all the time. But Ryan Clark is pretty much saying that RG3 is kind of like trying to pivot it together, and Ryan Clark was like, he's kind of trying to make it about race. And he jumped to that conclusion, even though RG3 did not say anything about race. But Ryan Clark kind of jumped at a conclusion because RG3, his stance is in the back. He's married to a white man, married to two white women. Married one, divorced one, married another white woman. And he's kind of saying, with his teammates with RG3, he always took the Caucasian woman side, whatever. And he's like, oh, I love my marshmallow, whatever you called it, snowflakes, boom, boom, boom. He's like, so RG3 doesn't really understand the point of view of a black woman coming up in America. At the same time, I was like, well, he did have a black mother. And his mom was in his life. But I said he's kind of coming from that point of view. He's saying he didn't say anything bad about RG3's wife. He was like, she was kiki hot in the back, whatever, boom, boom, boom. So it's like, but it kind of seemed like yo, you don't. Not that him siding with Caitlin Clark because she's a white woman, but he's kind of like, yo, why are you throwing stones at Angel Reese so many times? Like, she didn't do anything wrong. Like, relax, bro. Like, you going a little too hard on this hill right now. Like, just chill. And then once again, RG3 responded back. Actually, before I go to that, Ryan Clark did say, he talked about RG3's wife. He said, I met her. She's a great woman. I think that she should, like, don't think I'm talking about her as far as her race because she is beyond that. Like she's a great woman beyond that. So leave it at that. So then RG3 responded. He was like, "Oh, Ryan Clark, you went at my family. You made it personal. I don't know why." Boom. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, well, I was like, Ryan Clark didn't really say anything personal about your family. And he just said like, where you coming from? He didn't say anything about your wife, anything bad. He just said she's kiki hot in the back. He's like, but she's a great woman. He didn't say anything about his kids. So I don't know where RG3 got that from. That was kind of weird to me. I think that his wife just like got upset and like made him do a podcast or made him do a response video of it. Like that's my opinion. I'm gonna chalk it at that. I had no doubt. That's what happened, man. But my honest opinion, like I said, I think RG3 was kind of in the wrong about it, man. And he's trying to paint a narrative that should not be painted. Especially throwing hate out there, he tried to compare, and then he tried to double back and say, "Nah, it's just a basketball standpoint." But I'm like, bro, you said that it was personal. You honestly said that it's beyond basketball, and then you respond back when RG3 responded back to Ryan Clark. He's like, "No, I'm just talking about for the competitive nature." And I'm like, bro, you just said it's personal that she hates her. Like, come on, man, this girl. Both those girls are probably making millions of dollars just off of sponsorship. Like, what they gotta hate each other for? Like, okay, from a competition standpoint, but he did try to clean it up. In his first response saying it was like Jordan and Isaiah, I'm like, that was personal. That's not competition at all. That was more personal than anything. But anyways, man, that's my opinion of it, man. Comment, like, subscribe. I had notes down before, but I lost them on my way back home. So if I got a little gibberish and got off topic, please forgive me, man. But anyways, comment, like, subscribe. Remember, always keep everything 1K. Let's go. Yeet.